Yep.
And they talked about one of the stats that when we were going through it in our professional development day was the percentage of people who are retiring early
Yep.
and why. So talk to me
Yes.
about that, like people who are retiring early.
Yeah, so that cost of care paper found that 20% of people were retiring early due to issues with their own health, so either illness, injury, or disability. So not choosing to retire because they're just like, yeah, I've already got enough money, I don't need to work anymore. Being forced to retire because they actually can't work anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is massive. That's why when we look at these, like, you know, does a 60-year-old really need this much cover? It's 16 grand for a 60-year-old. Like, that's probably okay. They've probably got retirement assets and they're fine. But in reality, 20% of people are retiring early because of their own health.
Yes.
And that's not even talking about retiring. I think you talked about 11% are retiring because of someone else's health.
Due to needing to care for somebody else.
Yeah, either like partners or kids or parents themselves.
Yeah.
And so, that's not an insurance claim. If someone else is sick and injured and you can't work, you can't claim on your own insurance cover. But the 20% is potentially an insurable event.
Yes.
And that's why it's super important to consider, even at that later years, keeping insurance.